you vibe for me? Do you see me out there vibing freely? I don't care, I'm a vibe anywhere. Take a drive or by fair, apply pressure cause I'm rare. It's the vibe for me.
Happy Monday. Yes, it's Breezy here, episode 2 for Essential Vibes podcast. I missed y'all. Hope you guys have had a wonderful week so far. Y'all, we are already mid-March. I cannot believe it. Like, this month has been going by so fast. So I hope everyone is doing well. I'm going to see, actually, this is the first episode in a while that's gone live. So it's been pre-recorded for a while. So this is the first live episode. So I will be able to interact with you guys and see your comments and tune in. And you will be able to call in if you would like to join the conversation. So let's get straight to it. This week, we're just going to small talk about conversation. I have something I wanted to highlight in regards to Anita Baker. I'm not sure if you guys have paid attention or seen, but if you're on Facebook, then you should have been seeing people share the information in regards to our favorite auntie, Anita Baker. She is currently fighting for her rights for her music. So basically, as she stated, she made a comment, actually she made a public post stating that she has outlived her contracts with with who owns her records. So now she rightfully wants to be able to own her own masters to her music. And Spotify and basically she's asking for us not to stream through Spotify right now because they are giving her a hard time with releasing her music to her. It's a blessing that she's been able to withhold and still be alive to outlive what, they didn't expect for her to, outlive this time. But she my apologies, I'm reading this. Yeah, so she basically, her time is up. I wanted to say, she said about 30 years. And now it's time for her to own her music. So the fact that they're giving her a hard time with it, it doesn't sit right with a lot of us. So I just want to make sure everybody who's tuning in, you guys know, if you didn't know, if you can, please don't stream Auntie Anita Baker, on any streaming platforms right now until she has won her battle with owning the rights to her music. So I'm not sure if any artists that are tuned in to the live tonight, but this could be a good conversation starter and also just an education piece on how to go about starting off with your music. Some people, don't mind signing contracts or being underneath management, but sometimes you might think about, we have those artists who own everything and they basically have stated that, they don't want to have permission or have another record label or company owning the masters and rights to their songs. So for artists out there, listen, if you don't use this as an example or not, but take Auntie Anita as, motivation for you, even though it may seem harder. But if you want to continue to push your music without having anyone else own it, kudos to you. Because, as you can see, you could put in your time. She has put in her time and she's still fighting for her own music. So, hey, Jody. Hey, we'll see you next week. Jody was going to be here tonight, guys, but he wasn't able to make it. But that's okay. We will see Jody next week. So, Essential Vibes podcast, we have Vibe of the Week every week. So this week's Vibe of the Week is based off bravery. So Jody was going to have a piece that he was going to give to us tonight. But like I said, he wasn't able to come in tonight. So for this week's Vibe, I want everybody to make sure that you listen in. And I got some homework for you as well. So the Vibe of the Week, starting off today and for the remainder of the week, is based off of bravery. So I always give the textbook definition of bravery. And the best one that I liked and resonated to me was The quality or state of having or showing mental or moral strength to face danger, fear, or difficulty. The quality or state of being brave, courage, showing bravery under fire. So with COVID, with life, many of us, you might not give yourself credit, but there's been many times that you've had to be brave and you've had to use bravery in your life. And sometimes we don't give ourselves enough credit and may be hard on ourselves. So my homework for everyone this week that tunes in, and I want to thank people who support Essential Vibes, make sure you sit down and at least write down 2 situations where you know you've had to overcome and you had to use bravery. So if you haven't given yourself credit for it before, you'll be giving yourself credit for it this week. And moving forward, just keeping bravery in your thoughts and mind process to continue to use it, because there's always situations or circumstances where we have to be brave, where we have to face fear, adversity. And sometimes it gets rough, it gets hard, but you know, we need it. I feel like the early days of the Ricky Smiley show, when dude was always trying to get to the station. It's okay. It's all right, Jody. Look, you're here in spirit and you tuned in, so I appreciate that so much. So while we're talking about bravery, a lot of people are getting stimulus checks. So listen, before you guys get on me, for those who are not receiving the stimulus, you know, whatever the circumstances may be, I'm sorry that you are not getting one on behalf of Joe Biden and the United States. But for those who are getting stimulus checks, if there has been something you've been sitting on, a goal that you've been wanting to accomplish, this is one of those chances and times that you can use bravery. A lot of times we don't want to jump off the porch or take that leap to accomplish a goal that we had. It might be a business. It might be something small, like investing in yourself for, you can want to start a daycare. You want to start baking pies. No matter what it is, use this opportunity if you can. Like I said, everybody's situation and circumstances are not the same. You know, you might already have your stimulus money accounted for. It's tax time too. So most of the times, you know, I'm just going to speak on behalf of many people I know in our culture. They use tax money and they go splurge on themselves, which there's nothing wrong with that. But with that being said, before you go spend $1,000 on a PlayStation or, you know, new TV, etc., think about what you could be using that stimulus money for or that tax money for, to invest in yourself, to start off something that you know you've been sleeping on. Don't be afraid to basically just jump off the porch. You know, that's the saying, that's what we use. Go ahead, jump off the porch. Don't worry about if you think you're going to have supporters or not, because a lot of times once you start something, you're going to basically see that the people you felt would support you the most, you're not going to see or hear from them until like down the line. But you will see that in most cases, or some cases, everyone's situation is different, but the people you think, even close friends, family, will not be the people who support you. It'll be strangers that you never met. Social media is powerful, so it could be somebody you've known on social media and have not even met them face to face, but they are constantly sharing your posts. They're constantly uplifting you. They're constantly supporting what you have going on. So listen, jump off the porch and invest in yourself and do what it is that you set for yourself to do anyways. It's not an easy road, but at the end of the day, at least think about it. Many times when we spend that money, right? By the time you look up, like $1,000 goes quick. You done bought some food a few times. Could have bought a couple outfits. Probably got your hair and nails done, got a haircut. You know, maybe went to the mall, maybe went and got some shoes, some clothes, and then you look up, that $1,000 is gone. Then you're sitting there looking like, dang, what did I use that money on? You know, so we all are guilty of doing it. Hey, Elysian. Thank you, love. Thank you for tuning in. Hey, sis. Hey, Arlinda. So think about that before you go and splurge on this money. Just think, like, what can I do? And we're going to still go back to our vibe of the week, bravery. How can I be brave to have discipline and also invest in myself for something I know I've been wanting to do, and I might have been afraid to do it, or I didn't have the money to do it? This is the time. I know we've been through COVID. I know a lot of businesses have, had their hard times, but I've seen so many people push through with COVID. And I feel like, me personally, it was something that came out to, test the strength and willpower of many. And we pushing through it anyways. Now that we're getting this lump sum of money, and if you got kids, we ain't even gonna go into it like that. But if you got kids and you're getting your stimulus, at least set aside $1,400 for yourself to invest in yourself. Whether it is you wanted to start stocks and learn stocks, whether it is you wanted to take a course on how to do taxes, whether it is you needed your licensing or you needed to pay for certain certifications for you to be able to start the business you wanted to start. Take that $1,400 and invest in yourself, y'all. Be brave when it comes to that, because we already have to use bravery in our life every day. Life happens, circumstances happen where we just, shit comes out the woodworks, unexpected all the time. And here we're sitting here having to deal with it anyways. So treat yourself. Treat yourself. Give yourself that credit and invest in yourself. Hey, Lance. Hey, bro. Elysian, I am going to read your comments out loud. And like I said, guys, you guys can call in and talk to me as well if you want to. The phone number is 419-540-3566 if you want to call in. Elysian says, I love how you're actually talking through and providing many with hope. Knowledge is power. Thanks for all you do. I truly appreciate that, Elysian. And I want to say shout out to you. We have so much talent and so many powerful entrepreneurs and support here in this city. Like the fact that we uplift each other. And I want to tell you, thank you, Elysian. And you keep pushing, because I seen what you guys have been doing the last few weeks, and it's been powerful. And listen, even inspiring me and many others. So shout out to you. Shout out to Arlinda. Shout out to Lance. Shout out to Jody. Shout out to everybody. I really appreciate you guys for tuning in with me tonight. Now on to that next thing. So I'm going to run it back real quick for those who didn't tune in when I first started. But if you don't know, Auntie Anita Baker, does not want you streaming her music right now. She is fighting for her masters, and the way we can support her is to make sure they're not getting them numbers for her. So do not stream for Auntie Anita. Now, I wanted to touch on something else with me being a DJ. I want to go ahead and highlight some of my new drops and favorites that have come out the last couple weeks. I'm not sure if you guys have tuned in and seen that Bruno Mars in Anderson Park. I don't know if y'all haven't looked at it and viewed what they done came out with, y'all need to take your time and Google YouTube New Bruno, because that right there is fire. To me, is bringing back that old school vibe of music that we miss so much. I'm an old soul. I might be young, but I love that 70s vibe that they are bringing back. And it's bringing back that soulful music. So I even feel like the youngins out here who's used to, all the rah-rah hype stuff can still relate to that Anderson Park and Bruno. So thank you, Jody. Hey, Ty, baby. Listen, y'all be on the lookout for Ty Givens, aka Ty Baby. She will be dropping a music video real soon. That our girl, she been working. She's out in Cali. Then we have Dewan. Now listen, if y'all need y'all music videos, promotion, advertisement, Dewan been working, and those two are collabing soon, and I cannot wait to drop it. I'm actually going to make sure I play that video on my podcast. Arlinda said, girl, it's so smooth. I can't wait to have my windows open and listen to that song. Yes. We've been going through our Ohio weather, bipolar weather, shall I say, because we had our little glimpse of that good old 50s, 60s, and we back in the 20s, 30s today, and I'm not feeling it at all. So, Arlinda, I'm with you. I cannot wait till we can open those windows. Sure, I can't wait to be able to ride in a car, windows down, smooth, summer nights. You feel me? That song will be excellent. perfect pair, perfect match. So on to the DJ stuff that I wanted to talk about. I've been seeing online still, and it's with both artists, musical artists and DJs. I've been seeing a lot of back and forth lately going on. I wanted to touch on that a little bit tonight in regards to that, on how I'm learning how to stay neutral. As outspoken as I am, and as much as I like to speak my mind and voice my opinion, I'm learning how to just stay neutral and not get in between what I see on Facebook, because at the end of the day, when it comes to artists, y'all just need to understand that us DJs, we just have a job, and that's to play and promote your music. So whatever beef you might have with another artist has nothing to do with us DJs, because that's what we do. We are here to push your music, support your music, and play your music. So I'm not going to, unless somebody has done something personally to me, I'm not going to like say, oh, you know what, I can't play this song, especially if I like it. Y'all be trying to put us in the middle of some stuff that we have nothing to do with. So artists, I don't know who's all tuned in that's an artist, but listen, it is nothing personal. Don't take it personal that you hear us playing, someone's music that you might not care for. Our job is to support, push our city's music, anyone's music, and that's just like producers. You're not going to see, we're not back where Biggie and Tupac, it shouldn't be like that right now. And I'm not signed to anyone's record label. So right now, just want to put it out there. Artists, please, 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 please understand that we are here to support all of you. So please do not put us in the middle of your artist beef. It's been a lot going on Facebook lately, here locally and, all around, period. But a lot of times, people like to put the DJs in the middle, and we are neutral party. So tonight is going to be short and sweet. And yes, thanks, Jesse, for posting the link for people to call in. But yes, tonight's going to be short and sweet. I just wanted to make sure I came in, tuned in. Y'all, this is my first time going live by myself. So I'm used to like talking to somebody across from me. So I'm trying to remember to keep looking up at this camera and talk to you guys. But I really love and appreciate y'all so much for tuning in. So I really haven't technically been talking to myself, and I miss going live. Yes, going live gives a whole other vibe. Like, I can interact with you guys while I'm, recording, and I just love it. So again, each and every Monday, Essential Vibes Entertainment podcast will be giving you a vibe of the week. So this week's vibe is bravery. Think about it. Give yourself credit. Give yourself props for all the times you've had to be brave. Then I want you to take bravery and invest in yourself. Whether it's self-care, whether it's into a business, invest that time into yourself because you deserve it. Thank you guys for tuning in tonight. I will see you guys next week. I really do appreciate all of you guys for tuning in. And 419 Grind Media Group is where it's at. Have a good night, y'all.